All right. We should be live. Let me just check a second here to make sure. Wait. Ah. That's what I did wrong. It's on unlisted. Silly me. There we go. I think I just fixed it. Yeah, we're good now. Alright, cool. Now we're alive. I realized I was talking to myself for like a minute and realized the stream wasn't, well, like technically I started streaming, but it was on unlisted and not public, so yeah, I figured it out though. We are live now. How's it going, everyone? I try to start pretty early. It's only, for me, it's only like 1:30 p.m. So, should be pretty early, or like early enough for people in Europe and other countries. So, just gonna be playing some ladder again. I'll also be getting a video out later today. So, in a few hours, that's the plan. I don't know what time exactly the video will be live, but it should be around like 5 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. EST, something like that. Gotta be a mod now that you're streaming more. You know what? I trust you because I see you like every... Yeah, I gave you mod. I trust you. Even though I don't usually give mod to people who ask, you know, I have a feeling I can trust you, mobile Mont, so I gave you mod. I didn't know there's two versions of mod. There's a standard mod and there's a managing one. I don't know the difference, but I just gave you the standard. That must be a new thing on YouTube. I don't know the difference between the two. Maybe someone can explain. Why don't you unlock me in the chest? I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's get in game here. Are you done with Twitch? Probably. I don't think there's any point for me to stream on Twitch anymore. But I might do like 1 or 2 final streams on Twitch just to kind of like say goodbye to everyone. But I think for the most part, so this is the best lava deck right now. I'm trying it out. I saw there's like a lot of people high up with it. Streaming on Twitch like a dual stream. I don't know how to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but as far as I know, it's pretty easy to stream on TikTok and YouTube at the same time because TikTok has its own streaming thing. So I might get that figured out in a little while to be able to stream on TikTok while I stream on YouTube. I'm just going to arrow the tower. This is not looking like a good matchup, especially if he's running Lumberloon Freeze. I don't know what I'm gonna lava here since he just went Phoenix. He played an air... Yeah, I guess that's good timing. Okay, so it's probably Golem. Yeah, it's definitely Golem. I don't know if he can pull this balloon to the King Tower because of the Elixir Collector. So let's see what he does. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, he NATOs it back. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go ahead and fireball that. E-drag should go down. Yeah, it does. Cullen Watts, thank you for the $5 donation. Says 5 cards that should be buffed, 5 cards that could be nerfed. It's a good question. Let me think of a few right now. Do I arrow that? I think I'm going to do it, chat. It might seem like a dumb play, but the king activation doesn't really help him that much. I mean, look at how much damage we dealt. I'd rather get that arrow value. I don't want him to pull ahead with the elixir advantage. Okay, yeah, after this game, I'll think of 5 cards that should be buffed and nerfed. It's hard to think of it while I'm focusing on the match, so if you could bear with me, that would be... Or I'd appreciate that, but I won't forget, don't worry. I have like a few I'm thinking of, but since it's 10, it'll take a little while to think of them all. The arrow, fireball that, actually takes out the, it's really nice arrows, fireball kills the E-drag. I'm gonna balloon just to pressure, so he can't, like, keep going in that with that Phoenix. Does he have Tornado here? He doesn't, I don't think, but he might do it anyway. Okay, we get death damage, so that's really good. I think we can go in here with a lava. I'm gonna archers away so it doesn't get chained. He goes, why is he... Okay, hold on. He needs to defend. I feel like he just... Yeah, we won. GG. Yeah. That did not work out. Alright, so... Alright, back to Kaleem's $5 donation asking 5 cards that should be buffed, 5 cards that should be nerfed. So... let's start with buffs. There's a couple I can think of off the top of my head. It's so difficult for me to think of 5. If it was 3, it'd be easier, but let me try my best. So, I think the Furnace could use a buff, kind of like one the Goblin Hut got, where it helped it a little bit, but didn't make it, like, too strong, because I don't think Spawners should be broken. I think the Healer should use could use a buff, for sure. I think the Wizard could use a buff. And then, like, I mean, like, Freezer Cologne are both kind of bad. I feel like Rascals aren't that good. I'm trying to, like, just think of some others. I mean, maybe chat can help me out here, but those are, like, a few I can think of. Ice Wiz could potentially get one. Yeah. Pretty much, like, any card that is hardly ever used in competitive or ladders generally going to be a good card to buff, or it's, like, only viable in one deck that isn't even used that much. So those are, like, 4 or 5 buffs I can think of. And then for nerfs, I would say I think one of the champions should probably get nerfed, as one of them usually does. I think Golden Knight could use a nerf. It's kind of crazy right now. There's, like, a lot of people complaining about it. Like how unpredictable the dashing is. I think Golden Knight might be the best champion right now. Although, with that being said, like, Mighty Miner is really good in Mortar, but I think it's mostly the Miner and Mortar that are stronger. I think Miner could use a nerf, like a very small one. There were 9 Miner decks in the top 10 last season. That's, like, absolutely absurd. Archers could probably use a nerf. Like, they could get half of the buff taken away that they got, so instead of plus a 0.2, they get, like, 0.1 taken away. So that's the third one. I think Phoenix could use a small nerf. And then, what else? Let me, like, look through my decks here and see if I can think of something else that could potentially use a nerf. Those are kind of, like, you could, I mean, Goblins and Ice Spirit are really good, but I don't think they need a nerf. Some people say RG, but I don't think RG is that good right now. I think people just don't really like it, because I don't know, like, how RG is kind of a card that needs a nerf right now. The highest RG finish was top 14 last season, so I don't know. Or was it 15? I can't even remember, and it was with an off-meta RG deck, too, so I don't know. Whereas Miner, there were 9 people who finished in the top 10 with Miner last season. ZXQU with the $5 donation says, "Hey boss, I've been watching for quite some time. No, I just want to say I love your content. Oh shoot, Golden Knight. Could you play Hog, EQ, Giant Scully? Yeah, sure, I could play a game or two with that after this game. The problem with it's just the meta right now. RG's not that great in the current meta, but it's probably better than it actually is, but in this meta it doesn't have a lot of good matchups. Because most of the minor decks counter it. Electro Giant does pretty good against it. So I don't know. It's in kind of a bit of a rough spot. What we want this guy to do is use his NATO on the balloon, because then if he does that, get the Inferno Drag here. Do I need to arrow that? Because the... Yeah, because of the Barber, I do. Okay, I'll just arrow that. That's fine. No, I didn't play in CRL last month because I didn't want to wake up at like 7 a.m. But I fixed my sleep schedule, so I might play in it next time. It's because the first month of CRL I was waking up at like 1 or 2 p.m. That's when I normally wake up if I don't have class, so I didn't really want to wake up at like 7 a.m. to play CRL. Because I was still awake at like 5 a.m. or something the night before it started, and that would be like really dumb, either like staying up to play it or like going to sleep for only like 2 hours and then waking up to play. That would be, I'd obviously perform really badly, so but I'll try to make it next month as long as I keep my sleep schedule. And also because of the time change, I think it starts now at 9 a.m. instead of 8, which is good as well for me. So that also helped me out, the time change. Because clocks changed in the US. I know in other countries it probably did too. Oh, it didn't dash. Okay. Should be game here. We just have to cycle back to one more fireball. That's death damage. GG. Yeah, I think that's not a bad matchup. Someone in the chat said that too. I agree. It's not that bad, even though like you would think E-Giant does pretty good against lava. The thing is like, since he's got archers, we have arrows for those, and the Tombstone's really good against the E-Giant too. I think it's not that bad. The only bad card in the matchup for me is the Inferno Drag. It doesn't really do much, but the Valk is also a good tank for the Golden Knight, so I think it's not that bad. Mortar needs a nerf. I don't know. I feel like since Mortar already got a small one, it would make more sense to nerf Minor. The thing is, I'd be okay, chat, with the small RG nerf, but I think it would be a big mistake if RG got nerfed and Minor didn't get nerfed at all. I think that would be a little weird in my opinion. If they nerf RG and then don't nerf Minor, I don't know, like, how I'd feel about that. But if they do both, I think that's more reasonable. But I don't know. We'll see what they do, I guess. Hey, boss, can you say hi, Bruno? Hi, Bruno. Oh, I forgot to switch to Hog Giant Skelly, my bad. I'll do that after this game. Chat, you might have to remind me. Because, yeah, someone donated and asked if I could play Hog Giant Skeleton. And sure, why not? I can play a couple games with it. I don't think it's that good, this meta. But it's probably, like, viable. I think the only person who can run Hog and have success with it, like, end season is pretty much Ian and maybe, like, one other person. I'm sure Mohammed Light and, like, a couple other, like, really good pros could use it if they wanted to, but they'd rather use stronger decks, so they, you know, if they can run every deck in the game, why would they run Hog, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. How would they nerf Miner? Damage or health? Probably, like, one or the other would be fine. Even some people who are really good with Miner think it needs a nerf. I mean, the stats don't lie. I guess that's the best way to put it. The stats with Miner recently have been kind of insane. Just gonna go archers here. Clean up this lumberjack. Okay, he won't take the tower. We might even end up doing more damage to him. Because he doesn't have a, Wait, let me do this in this lane. This might actually be the play. Because we force the Mega Minion out in that lane. We know he doesn't have arrows in cycle, so he has to sack a bomber. Okay, he went Zap, so Inferno Drag is going to be so valuable now. Let's go for a Lava here. Oh, why did he... Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. Is Valk going to be enough? Probably not, no. But if we take the tower, I guess we're in an okay situation. I can't complain. Yeah, that was a... I mean, I can't say it was a skillful push by him, but it was certainly a good play going for the E-Barbs there. Because I couldn't really... Maybe I should have gone Tombstone, but the arrows would have hit it, so I don't know. I'm going to do this so he can't... oh, the lava pups are... Okay, we might actually be able to defend this without too much of a problem. I will have to... Yeah, wow. The E-Barbs are just so good. If you don't have, like, a good, like, distraction type of card or something. I just fireballed literally nothing. But we did. Okay, so if we defend this, we win. Okay. Boom. GG. Okay, nice. We got it. GG. Buff Goblin. You know what? Goblin Cage? That's... I'd be fine with a Goblin Cage buff. I'm honestly fine with that. Goblin Cage buff might be okay. I mean, it is kind of bad right now. I'd be cool with that. I mean, it's not like useless or like unusable, but I would agree it's pretty bad. Like, I think it wouldn't hurt to give it a small buff. That could be a nice card to buff, because I feel like it's a card that not many people hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Furnace and Goblin Hut, on the other hand, if they're too strong because they're spawners, people would be like, oh, you know, this is like no skill or complain about it. But like, let's be honest here. Do people really complain about the Goblin Cage if it was slightly above average? I don't think so. So I think it would be a pretty good card to buff. Oh yeah, by the way, this deck isn't good. I use this for a, I don't know if I want to... It would kind of be leaking what one of my next videos is, but, I mean, I don't know if it would matter that much. But it's for one of my videos I recorded. It'll be out next week. But I have a video coming out today. Benjamin Amar, thank you for the $2 donation. Why won't Supercell buff P.E.K.K.A? It's been trash forever. P.E.K.K.A's one, I could see it getting a small buff. Because I agree P.E.K.K.A's not that great. I think if they were to buff it... So I'm making Hog... EQ for those of you can't speak, wondering, because someone, yeah, donated and wanted me to play Hog EQ, so I'll play that for a couple games. Got the deck here. It's probably better with goblins instead of skeletons now. And then it's got obviously probably already, yeah, there's the cannon past it. And then we need Ice Spirit. obviously. Wait, where's the... What do I have? What is this organization here? When I switch accounts, I feel like it messes up how I have the cards organized. It's weird. Anyway, we'll try Hog EQ. I don't think it's that good, this meta, but I think the best Hog deck this meta is probably Hog Bomb Tower with Archers. Is Firecracker worse than Archer Queen in this deck? I think slightly. The Firecracker buff helped a little bit, but to be honest, I feel like Firecracker's still not that great. It's definitely a below average card by a good amount. That could actually be another card that maybe could get a buff again, because I feel like the buff didn't really do anything. Oh, another card that could maybe get a buff is Tesla. Tesla's kind of bad, not gonna lie. Okay, this is gonna be kind of annoying. Use the ability. I think the ability is good to use here because by the time... Because the Archer Queen is going to be on this side for so long that I think by the time she gets to the bridge, I'm going to already have another ability. Pre-log, maybe? Aw. He's smart. Dang. This matchup sucks for you. Yeah, it's not that great, but it's winnable, I guess. But yeah, it's not that good. Ooh, good Hog. Okay, that was really good. He literally just spent 9 elixir. That Hog was at the perfect timing. Yeah, the minions are actually going to be so obnoxious. That's, I think, one of the hardest parts about this matchup. The minions are going to get an absurd amount of value. Let's do this. He's probably going to go minions. Yeah. I don't know. Thing is, though, if I had lava, it wouldn't actually be that good of a matchup either, so... Yeah, rip. That's, I mean, it's not, like, impossible, but that's, like, for sure hard counter. I could have, like, of course, played it better, but the problem is, like, the minions and the Night Witch, I just don't have anything good for them. If he actually had Witch instead of Night Witch, it probably wouldn't have been as bad. Because, yeah, the bats, because I only have, like, really one good card against bats and minions, because the queen, if she's, like, locked on the bowler or the giant, she's not going to help out at all against other stuff. Kevos, thank you for the $1 super chat, appreciate that. Alright, we just gotta go goblins here. We should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, Elixir Golem's really bad. I feel like they could buff Healer, though, instead of the Elixir Golem, because the Healer could be used in other decks if she was a bit stronger, like Graveyard, for example. Or even Golem. So I'd rather them buff Healer. I don't think they should buff Elixir Golem. Because they already gave Elixir Golem a very, like, small buff for rework. So I feel like it might be time to give the healer a small buff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go goblins here. It's definitely not gonna be enough. And now I actually gotta go queen. Oh, that's zap. Wait. Oh my. That is not good. Thinking we go hog here. There we go. That's game. It's on the tower. Nice. This is pretty good for me. Hog generally does pretty good against Giant Double Prince. GG. We can play one more with this deck, I guess. Is OJ Logbait still viable? What is OJ Logbait? I used to watch a lot of OJ back in the day. So I've probably seen the deck, I just can't remember the whole thing. Is it like the Logbait Skeleton Army with like Goblin Gang, maybe? I don't know. Inferno. So it's like similar to it's similar to like OG Logbait, except it has Skarmy, maybe. He means OG. Oh yeah, that makes sense then. I meant to say OG instead of OJ. Yeah. RIP. This is pretty much GG already. I mean, it's not like GG for sure, but this is like a super bad matchup. Remy Ellie deck. It's like winnable, but I mean, it's pretty much almost impossible to get a Hog Rider to the tower unless your opponent does some stupid plays. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a stupid play right there? Yes, it is. So yeah, I mean, if they let a Giant Skelly get to the tower, then yeah, you might win. And if they miss a NATO. So yeah, this is actually very winnable, because he let that get to the tower. Okay, we cannon here. Miners can get a ton of damage, but because it's the same in the other lane, it's actually perfect. Alright, very good start, actually. Giant Skeleton in the right here. Let's see what we want to do. I'm thinking we probably want to go Archer Queen. It's gonna snipe all of that. The Magic Archer, the Valk. Go Hog here. Whoa, that's aggressive. Is he... Nice, nice. I knew he was low on Elixir. Let's go. Okay. Good stuff. Oh! This guy's making some misplays here. See, if they make mistakes, it's a winnable matchup. But if they play perfectly, you're probably not going to win. Gotta keep going hogs here. Ooh, I don't know about that magic archer. I don't know, chat. He's hitting every single NATO, though, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, not that NATO, though. Not that NATO, that's for sure. Ah, but they... Let's go! Oh my gosh. See, that's how bad it is. Like, he probably made like 3 mistakes and we barely won. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go. Bro, like, he let a giant skeleton connect to the tower. He, like, did like 2 bad magic archer. I don't know. Like, I can't even count all of them, but we won. That's what's important. Alright, I'll go back to Lava now. Played like 3 games with Hog. It's probably good enough. Alright. You misplaced his bomb tower? Yeah, true. Probably did like once or twice. I love seeing some Sparky. We could maybe play a couple games of Sparky. It's not that great, but it's like probably okay or like viable. Especially after the Goblin Giant buff, that helped a little bit. And the Rocket nerf definitely helped. Speak of Sparky. So yeah, Lava same lane should be fine. You generally want to Lava into the Sparky. I like these stream more frequently. Yeah, it's a nice compromise, eh? That's what I figured for people who don't like the new content. And because I'm not uploading as frequently with the new style content, I'd stream more. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think we want to Inferno Drag into the Sparky, actually. He's got... No, it's fine, actually. We can fireball that. Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. If he's got minions, this should be like a really easy matchup. Why did he split them? I feel like that was a bit of a mistake. Does he have, like, a single counter besides Ewiz? Like, I don't even know. Doesn't seem like it. He literally has 1 air counter from the looks of it. Sparky's all offense, true. Since he's only got Ewiz, I'm just gonna get a... It's gonna... Okay, yeah, that should be like Maybe even 2 shots. No, 1. It's alright, though. He's for sure gonna... What? This guy's a genius. Oh, we hit the heal spirit. We hit the heal spirit, chat. Maybe not hitting the E-Wiz, but we hit the heal spirit. That was actually a very good E-Wiz by him. I gotta give him some credit. Alright, let's just relax. I'm just going in. Like, he can't defend. Like, right? Come on. Bro, how is he defending? Alright, we got it. Bro, like, we had like a hard counter, but he made us work for that. Those E-Wizzes were like actually kinda putting in work. Benjamin with the $5 donation says, tips on getting 12 win grand challenges. Keep on getting 10, 11, but I can't get to 12 every time I start being comfortable with the deck. The meta changes. I don't know what to do. If you're getting like 10 or 11, you're probably gonna it's probably only gonna be a matter of time, in my opinion, because like getting 12 wins is not too much harder than getting 11 wins. It's one more win, right? So like, of course, it's a little bit harder, but I don't know how many times you've gotten 10 or 11, but you said you keep getting 10 or 11, so that's implying like you've gotten it multiple times. I think you just need to like keep having a good mindset and like keep being keep being consistent with playing them, and you're gonna get it in only a matter of time. And if you keep changing the deck based on the meta, that's implying you're pretty versatile too, which is pretty good. So if you just like right when the meta or the balance changes shift, right, you just like grind that meta deck and keep playing grand challenges with that deck, I think you'll get the 12. Like in this deck, Mortar is so good. Like minor wall breakers, this lava deck I'm running, I feel like is very good in the meta because it counters a lot of those like minor decks that people are using. So I would just keep like grinding them. I can't like, it's hard to give tips in a short time, of like how I'd go about doing it. But I think like if you keep a good mindset, I think you can get it. Like you've already proved you can get it if you've gotten 10 or 11 quite a few times. General Sour with the, $5 donation says, boss, I'm trying to see one game with 3.0 Speedy Loon, Balloon, Skelly Barrel, Archer's Knight, Log, Snowball, Inferno Towers, Skellies. Oh yeah, the B-Rad Speedy Loon deck. I got you. We can play one game with that. Alright. Let me see here. Balloon. Surely it needs Rage, though, right? Balloon, Skelly Barrel. Oh, yeah, the deck is actually better now because of the Archer's buff. I just realized that. And the Knight buff. Wait, what the heck? Knight. Snowball, Log, Inferno Tower. And Skellies. Speedy Loon. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Maybe Arrows would be better in the deck instead of Log because of the current meta. I don't know. Hello, boss. Not the flex, but I got into University, I hope you're doing well too. Oh, nice. What university did you get into? Okay, that works. Speedy Loon on the E-Collector. I have nothing for the Elixir Collector. You have to push Loon with Skelly, bro. I know, but I can't really do it on the Collector, I think. So... It kind of sucks we're playing against 3 Musketeers our first game of running this deck, because I think 3M is, like, probably one of the worst matchups you could get, I'd assume. Because how am I Yeah, this matchup sucks. We'll see what we can do, though. Oh, he's... Really? Let me see. Okay, kept it off the tower. Let's go. Oh boy. Wait, what? Wait. I don't know. It's... I don't think... Nah. Oh, it was so close. I kept trying to, like, pressure before, when he didn't have 3M down. So close. It wasn't bad, because I think 3M does pretty good against it. Boss, what's your face routine? It looks to be getting more clear. Yeah, I think it's getting a little better, but it's still kind of an annoying process. I think, first of all, like, to get this out of the way, I think acne is like 90% or 80% at least genetics, but some things I'm trying, I'm actually testing this out. I heard milk. I found this out recently. I used to drink milk pretty much every day, but for the last week I haven't had milk, and that might be having a small effect or help towards it, because I heard milk has like a lot of hormones in it, and it's actually proven to, like, people who are susceptible to acne, it makes it worse. So I've been having less milk. I still have things like yogurt and cheese, but I'm trying to slightly cut out the amount of dairy I'm having. I still got to make sure I'm getting enough calcium, but that shouldn't be an issue, because there's like multivitamins I take that have calcium in it. But I'm trying to like slightly reduce my dairy intake, and I'm completely cutting out milk. But I'm still having like yogurt, like Greek yogurt and cheese sometimes. And then, yeah, I mean, I wash my face every morning. Another good thing is, like, every week to wash your, like, pillowcase. Before, I was probably doing it, like, I don't know, every other week or something. I'm doing that every week now, because I heard every week is good. Because, like, the pillowcase, it's important. And yeah, I'm just trying different stuff in the morning, like different products, like trying to find out what works. But it used to be way worse a couple years ago. It's like getting a little better, but yeah, it's still kind of annoying. Number one thing is sugar. That you guys would be surprised. I actually have a very good diet. I actually haven't drank soda in. It's been a couple of years. I haven't had soda in the last couple of years. Um, or like anything like candy or pretty much. I have like a very healthy diet. I would say like 90% of it's pretty healthy. So I have a good diet. I feel like I'm doing all the right things. I think, the last part of it's probably genetics. But I could always go to like a dermatologist and do that. So I did that before and that helped too. Because you get like certain stuff prescribed. Let's go! Alright. I didn't even play that well, but I'll take it. Oh, let's go. Washing your face every night before bed usually helps too. Yeah, I do that sometimes, but the thing is, I gotta be careful because I notice if I wash my face too often, sometimes it dries it out. But probably like every other day I wash it at night. But I kind of like monitor it to make sure it's not like too dry and stuff. But yeah, that's true. Alright, that's Speedy Loon. Well, this is looking like a pretty crappy matchup. thought the fisherman was gonna... Even if it did... Oh, he's got a... Yeah, forget it. We're not gonna win this, no matter what we do. He's got a snowball, too? Really? Oh, no. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. Having the Valk does help for the Skelly King, but... Let's see. Phoenix, Snowball. Yeah, Accutane isn't... It's effective, but there's a lot of side effects. It's risky. And it's supposed to be for people who have it very severe. Mine isn't that severe. It's kind of just moderate. Yeah, I did not think I was going to win that. But I think it wasn't as bad as I realized. Because he had Giant Skelly. I don't think... It wasn't that bad. I thought it was a bad matchup, but maybe it wasn't, or you just didn't play that well. It could have been a combination of both. I don't know. I don't think it was that bad, though. I don't know for sure, though. He thinks milk increases acne, which is a myth. It's not a myth. I actually saw a video, a doctor was talking about it. I'll link you the video if you want, though. If it's a myth, then don't blame me, blame this guy who's a doctor. Let me find it. He has a channel that specializes in, I've seen a few of his videos, they're pretty good. You can watch the whole video, and then if you think it's not true, you can come back and tell me, but give me just a second. I'm trying to find the right one. Which one is it? Who is the guy? This guy. I believe this was it. Link the video. And there were a lot of YouTubers who've actually done experiments on going 2 months acne or dairy free, and they had very effective results. So it depends on the person. Trust me, chat, I probably know a lot more about acne than the average person. So if I'm not gonna be someone who intentionally misinforms people. I've seen a lot of videos about acne. Many of them are experts. I've been dermatologist a few times. Trust me, I know quite a lot about it. You'd be surprised. I think I just put it in the chat. So yeah, link. That's the link to it if you guys want to watch it. If you think I'm wrong, and if you watch that and then think that guy's wrong, then blame him. Don't blame me, because that's, I would assume he knows what he's talking about, though. It's true it doesn't cause it, but if you're someone who's susceptible to it, it worsens it. That's, yeah, probably a better way to put it. I'm gonna arrow that. This guy E-Wiz. Oh, what? Fireball that. fine. GG. Alright, let's go. Doing pretty good so far. We're actually climbing up decent amount this stream. He played kind of trash. I don't know. His deck was also kind of bad, to be fair. Like, it was a weird deck. Do you benefit when we chat more like in Twitch? I actually didn't know the chatting rate affected the algorithm. On YouTube, the thing I know is that likes are good for the algorithm, so like, if you guys are enjoying the stream, I know liking it, I think helps it reach more people. I'm pretty sure. And then, I don't know, that's probably the main thing. Yikes. This was a bit... I think I let him take it and just lava. Yes, yeah, that's definitely the play. Even though we're in a bad position, I'm pretty confident we're going to take his tower here. Unless he's got like an Inferno Drag or something. His NATO's out of hand, so let's see what he's got for this. Oh, he does have that. But I do got arrows for the archers. That is going to go to the king. Yeah. It was a good play by him. Lava's getting a lot of damage, though, so I guess there's a decent chance we could still get his tower. Also, if you're on death row, what are you eating as your final meal? You know, as crazy as it sounds, I actually love interesting questions like that that get me thinking. Because... yeah, it's a very good question. What would I eat as my last meal if I were on death row? That's actually a very tough one. Wow. Something tells me it's like... I don't know, I might be one of those people that just decides to have nothing. I don't know. I'm trying to think. But then again, like, you could have something you like and eat a ton, because you know that. I know he's gonna cannon cart pry. He didn't. What the heck? Man, I hate this situation we're in so much. Like, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna lose. I have a feeling. But man, this situation is just so annoying. Like, him having all these spam cards makes it, I feel like... Why does he keep playing the drill in these positions? It's working for him, but why does he keep doing it instead of in the front? Ah, the magic archer keeps getting so much value, because every time he plays it, I don't have... Oh my gosh, yeah, we lost. Unlucky. That was so annoying. Even though we had, Valk. Right. Like, I don't even think it was a bad matchup. It's just, we got in kind of a strange cycle. I don't know how to describe it, but... Because we lost to tower early at the start, we kind of were in a weird position from that point on. Why are we thinking at death at 19? See, it might seem weird because I'm so young, but, like, I kind of worry about death probably more than I should. Things that, to me, things that are, like, uncertain kind of scare me a little bit. Maybe I'll worry about it less when I get older, but kind of something tells me the opposite's gonna happen, so we'll see. Do you think Ian does live commentary? No, it's pre-recorded. We already lost. Lovely. Thing is, since he has baby drag instead of archers, I think it's a lot harder, to be fair. Because the baby drag doesn't die to arrows, but the archers do, so the arrows don't do much for me this game. Yeah, it's not much we're gonna do. Here's a good question. Would you rather know how you die or when you die? That's hard. But if you know how you die, then it could help you avoid it and prolong your life, assuming it's not something that's biological, like, for example, a heart attack or something like that. Or like a stroke or cancer. But if it's something like a car accident or something, then you know, like, oh, yeah, I should really be more, careful when I'm driving or whatever. Whereas if it's when you die, I don't know how helpful that is. And if anything, I feel like that would make you. I think I'd like to know how I'd die, because if it's when I die, I think that would give me anxiety, especially if it's at a young age. Like if I found out when I died, right, and if it like told me you die when you're 40, like it's like, and it's like guaranteed to happen, then I feel like that would give me anxiety. It's like, what the heck? But if I found out when it was, and if it was like you die when you're 70 or whatever, I'd be a little bit more relieved probably, but still it would be so weird, because then it's like when you get close to 70, you're like, okay, well, I'm guaranteed to die when I'm 70. So like, it would be weird, man. I probably would like to know how I die, but I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? I'd probably prefer to know how than when, but that's just me. Don't get into these politics. Hey, we're not talking politics here. We're talking about dying. Two different things, right? Trust me, Chad, I know to not talk about religion and politics. We're talking about death, though. Who said we can't talk about serious things, right? Plus, I kind of love to talk about, deep uh, things and, like, kind of... Yeah, like, deep conversations, stuff like that. I largely prefer that over, like, small talk and stuff like that, for sure. Philosophical questions, yeah, you could say that, for sure. Kind of like things that make you kind of question how the world works, how life is, stuff like that. I'm very much into that kind of stuff. No, I was trying to get it to dash on the firecracker in the tower. Angled firecracker. It's not a good card, but it's certainly good against E-Giant. I hate, like, how whenever you're playing against a card that's not good, it happens to be, like, the one matchup where it's actually good, you know? Like, Firecracker's amazing against E-Giant. So it's kind of, like, whack. It's like, you have to get that matchup where it ends up getting good value. It's weird. Firecracker Zappies. I think the one way to win that is getting Golden Knights to the tower, and we didn't get it to the tower, sadly. It's like one Golden Knight dash is all it takes. But the thing is like most decks in this meta have like poison or arrows, and you can just easily take out the Firecracker, but I got a lightning. That's not like an optimal counter to a Firecracker. I could play a minor poison deck soon, yeah. Sounds like a good idea. Do you remember me? I don't remember you too well, but yeah, I think I do remember, like, someone was asking about the typing. No, I didn't do it off screen. I didn't care enough to do it again. And to be fair, what people were saying is probably true, like how it is typically faster on a computer. Since I don't know what I would get on a computer, to be honest, though, but no, I didn't do it again. I don't really... I don't do typing tests too often, so I probably just forgot about it. This guy Arrows RG? What the heck? Yeah, and this is gonna be another loss in a row, I know. I already know I'm gonna lose this game, probably. Doesn't help, though, that he has arrows in an RG deck. To be fair, though, this game and the last game were both, like, the matchups were kind of whack. Zappies in both decks. And this guy's got arrows. Kind of unlucky. I don't know why it didn't dash on the egg. That's what I was going for there. Man, I can't get a Golden Knight to dash on the tower to save my life. It's weird because whenever I match the Golden Knight, I feel like it always gets to my tower, but then when I use it, it doesn't ever get to theirs. It's weird. Yeah, rip. Aragon and Gems don't do live. Aragon doesn't. I'm pretty sure. Most of the time he doesn't. Yeah. I don't know about Gems. He might. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, these two matchups. Well, actually, the last three matchups were all pretty bad, so I think it's pretty understandable losing them. This is the only one where I should have won. I agree, but all these three matchups were pretty trash. Especially that one. Like, what the heck? And then that, because he had Baby Drag. If he had Archers, it would have been fine, but he has Baby Drag instead of Archers for some reason. So it's kind of unlucky. I'll run this Minor Poison deck, I guess. Should be fine. Also, how's college? That's going alright. My major's business administration. That's the plan for now. And then maybe I'll decide to switch to something else. But business administration is the plan. To tell you the truth, like, I'm just trying to get a degree that I'm as interested in as possible. And to give me a lot of opportunities. Because I don't know yet if I'm going to actually need a college degree. I'm kind of going as like a backup. Because I kind of consider myself an entrepreneur. So I'm sort of getting a degree just in case, you know, if I need it. So if I'm ever in a situation where I need a job, I can get a high-paying one. And because I don't know yet if I'm going to get a master's or just a bachelor degree yet, that's why I'm going for business administration. I was going to do psychology, but I heard for psychology, you really need to get a master's degree. Otherwise, you're not going to have, Alright, good NATO by him. Yeah, if you get a, in psychology, you really need a master's to have a lot of job options. I mean, you could do bachelor's, but it wouldn't be ideal. Whereas business, I feel like bachelor's is, you have more opportunities, so. How crazy was Molight's comeback in the qualifier ticket? I'm not that surprised considering Mohamed Light beat Morton twice. So I feel like he was technically speaking, there was a 50-50 chance he would beat Hasael 2 times, or you could even say more than a 50% chance. So it wasn't that surprising that it happened because he literally made a loser's bracket run in Worlds. So with that, like, you know, confidence he has after that and that mindset, I feel like he had a good chance. Hasael, to be fair, though, kind of choked because he actually would have beaten Mo 2-0 in the first set if he didn't miss the tornadoes on the Hog Rider. So Hasael kind of choked. That was also part of it, but it's not surprising what Mohamed Light did. That's, I guess, the best way to put it, in my opinion. I'm not surprised that it happened. It more so is just kind of unfortunate for Hasael that he choked in that Hog. Yeah, it was the Hog game. He would have won 2-0 in the first set because he lost game 1 because of missing tornadoes, and then he won the second game. Unlucky magic archers. How many hours it is Mo play? Not as much as you'd expect. He's not even online now, I don't think. Is that a bad matchup? I actually don't know. I would, like, I want to kind of say it is, but at the same time, he played well, so I don't know. Because he got the, like, I mean, he did activate the King Tower at the very beginning off the wall breakers. Which, I mean, you can't say it's, like, super, super impressive, because a Tornado 1-trick should know how to do that consistently, but I don't know. I mean, the Magic Archers are kind of a... I don't know what that matchup is, to be honest. It's like, we have a different deck. It's similar, but... He might, I don't know. He might have had a good matchup, or it might have been about even. Or it could have been mine. I'm not really sure. Alright, GG. Yeah, Freako, I saw your message like 5 times. I just didn't respond right away. I don't really think Morton choked. Like, I think some of the matchups he got weren't really that good. Like, in the last game he lost, it was kind of a hard counter. When he had that, like, drill deck or whatever, I'm pretty sure it was a pretty bad matchup. I think some of the deck picks weren't that great. I mean, he didn't probably play as good as he could have the Giant vs. Golem game, but I mean, he beat Mo at the beginning of the bracket. I think it was more so just Mo played really good. I don't really think Morton choked. Dissembled, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, I'm really close to being eligible for monetization. Like my content has no ads regardless. Should I still apply for monetization? You probably should, because I don't think people will really care if there's an ad at the beginning of your videos or the end. If you don't want to add videos like in between, I think like that's fine, but I think like you're missing out on money if you don't add ads, you know? So I mean it's up to you, but I think you're not gonna turn people away if there's ads at the beginning and the end. That's my opinion. But it's up to you. Most YouTubers do like an ad in their videos like every, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, but you don't have to do those if you don't want. But if you just turn on monetization, YouTube will automatically add one at the beginning and the end. So you can it's up to you though. I mean, it's like your decision. There's probably a very small amount of YouTubers who decide to not have monetization on for whatever reason. But I think most people have it on. More like every minute. Every minute. Some maybe, yeah. Shoot, what do I want to do here? I'm thinking splitting archers is the play. And then Mighty Miner. I was gonna poison the queen, but yeah, that worked. Nice. How much is that gonna... Yeah, this is Mega Knight Lightning, I'm pretty sure. Whoever just asked. Alright, I want to save my bomb tower for the... Yep, for that. That was a lot of damage. His snowball's out of hand, so let's see if we can maybe get a connection here. Force Dark Prince out of him. Yeah, this is not looking good. I think I'm going to let the Dark Prince connect. Because he already got a lot of damage in the other lane. Mighty Miner on it. Oh, need the... Bro! Oh, these defenses are, like, kinda stressful. Let's go, we actually got a wall breaker connection. Too late. It's not over yet, though. Holy cow, man. Maybe? I don't think so. He's just gonna lead him twice, I think. Yeah, that's game. Rip. This is a really bad match. I don't think it's a horrible matchup, but the start was, like, really bad. If I didn't have, like, as bad of a start, I could have just, like, in triple or double came back. I will say, though, bridge spam decks are really broken in single. Like, P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, Mega Knight bridge spam, E-Barb's bridge spam, they thrive in single elixir. So if they get, like, a massive lead early on, you're in a bad position. So the key would have been, like, defending better in single, probably. But in the position I was in from single, it was really hard to come back. Because he got that, like, Ram Rider connection, and then I think the Mega Knight. I don't know what the matchup is, though. I genuinely don't know, because I feel like it's not that bad. Because the Mighty Miner should be good against the Mega Knight, but... I'm not really sure. Hey Hunter, how's it going? Archers here, wall breakers. That's a free poison. Code boss. Yes, sir. Let's go. Alright, good game. was pretty close. Probably stream for like another half hour or so. Or for like 45 minutes, we'll see. Genuine question, what made you choose the name Boss CR? I don't really know. I used to have the name, it was for some reason the Boss Hey 123. Oh, this is what someone was talking about with the banner. What the heck? Whoa. I should buy them. Yeah, I didn't. Those are the... I didn't realize that someone in the chat was talking about these banners. I didn't know what they were talking about. It was these. Okay, now I get it. I'm gonna use the red one. Maybe I'll switch to blue later. Alright, that's fine. You just bought both like that? Yeah, for me it's only 150 gems, so... I'm gonna take it, snag those offers up. Dang, even with the, yeah, the EQ, the bomb towers are so good against the hog. Oof, there's a lot of damage. Oh, shoot. We're fine. Go like... Oh! Yo! He didn't realize I was doing that. We got him good there. Let's go. 4 for 6 trade there. That was good. Alright. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Just streaming on YouTube now. Streaming on Twitch just isn't worth it for me anymore. At least I think, because I get less viewers on there, and YouTube's my bigger platform anyway. And YouTube separated the algorithm, so streaming on YouTube doesn't affect your videos as much. I found out how it works though. The only time I shouldn't stream is when I have, is like right after I uploaded a video, but besides that, you can pretty much stream whenever. Because I'm uploading later today, so I figured I would stream before I upload. Then my next video is going to be live in a couple hours, probably. Either at 5 p.m. EST or 6 p.m. Ooh, I should have popped the Mighty Miner ability. It's alright, but yeah, I should have done that for sure. So the up video, nerf video or something. Well, I got new content now, as I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed. People have mixed feelings about it, which I knew was going to happen. But keep in mind, guys, when it's starting out, the editing is never going to be as perfect as it can be, so we're kind of learning along the way. By the way, I have an editor. Just wanted to say that, because I think some people were confused. They thought I was doing the editing. I do have an editor. And like I said, this is kind of a trial for like a month or so. And if it doesn't work out, we'll probably go back. I'll probably go back to my old content. But like I said, I'm doing it, committed to it for at least like the rest of March. Because all it really takes is for one of the videos to pop off, and then it kind of like, it explodes the other vids in the process, I guess. That's kind of what it takes. Started streaming 103 minutes ago. 103 minutes ago, eh? That was quite exact. I believe you. It was probably around that. Love from Saudi Arabia. Welcome, man. We got people watching from all over the world. It's pretty cool. Check the leaderboard. I'm not like insanely high up, but we're just not too far in the season yet, so it's all good. We got 12 days left. We got, what? 2.6 is number one right now? That guy's gonna tilt. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Sorry to 2.6 lovers. That guy's tilting very soon. I know it's gonna happen. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. 2.6 is trash. All right. He's finished. It's only a matter of time. It's finished. Imagine he's not actually using 2.6. He just has it on his profile. But I matched that guy before, and he usually runs 2.6. But he could be hiding it. Like, he might be using, like, Hog EQ or something. Show the leaderboard. I just pulled it up. Is this guy running that recruit stack? With, like, the Dark Goblin wall breakers? Does it have archers and Dark Goblin? I'm not even sure. Is the Archer Queen 5 or... oh my god. That's alright. I can just log anyway. It's no biggie. The Archer Queen is 5 elixir. But with the ability, technically you could say she's 6, but 5, yeah. Do you sometimes sit back and think about your high school days in remembrance? I'm gonna be a senior soon, time flies. Yeah, I actually do a decent amount. Oh my gosh. See, guys, why I don't read the chat too much, or I try not to? It causes me to screw up. I try to do both at the same time, like focus on the game and the chat. It just doesn't work out. But yeah, I do definitely remember it. Like, I kind of every day sometimes get like flashbacks or remember it a little bit. And my high school, keep in mind, my high school experience wasn't the same for like 90% of people because of COVID, right? So my senior year was actually primarily online. And my junior year, second half of it was online too. So about a third of my high school experience was actually online. recruits were good. Nah, GG. Even if the Dark Goblin didn't connect, I think we would have been finished. Rip. The spam. Yeah, I mean, he played pretty well, because I think it's for sure not a bad matchup. It should, I think, be good for me. But it's like one of those matchups where if you haven't played it a lot, it's hard to win. Because it's like such a kind of an off-meta deck. But then, like, once you played against it like 2 or 3 times, you kind of understand what to do or what to cycle. Play a few more games. Our stream's gonna be uploaded as videos. They'll be in like the live tab. They'll be in the live tab on YouTube. There's like a live section. He had a fireball that, wow. Okay. What's the idea of the next video? You'll find out in about an hour and a half, because that's when the video will probably be live. By the way, guys, yeah, so far the new content isn't going, or isn't as successful as planned. Or going, like, as well as planned. It can take some time to find the new audience because of how different the videos are. And, like, there's a whole algorithm and stuff. But trying to just see how it goes for at least, like, another few weeks. And the other thing is the video today is going to be very good. But the next video, I have a feeling you guys are really, really going to like. It's going to be, so far, probably the craziest challenge yet. Got the key activated, but that guy played very well, because I'm pretty sure I had a hard counter. But I'll take it. Also, push for likes on stream. True, true. Likes are important. If you guys enjoy the stream, like. And by the way, for those of you guys, I also wanted to say this before I end the stream. For those of you guys who, and I'm still going to be streaming in at least another 15-20 minutes. But for those of you guys who don't like the new videos that I'm putting out, this actually helps support me. So those of you who want to support me and also want the content to be as good as it can possibly be, when you watch the new videos, at least watch the whole thing, so you get the whole idea of it, how it is. Because I know a lot of people are saying, like, I started watching it and, like, I couldn't even stand it, so I clicked away. But for this one, I tried to account for what many people said about more of the games being shown. So what you'll actually see is at the end of the video, the last few games, there's, like, the whole game shown, which I bet you guys are going to like. And then if you guys can think of any way they can be improved, yeah, it's helpful, like, if you guys do watch the whole thing, and then, like, let me know in the comments, like, like, constructive criticism, I guess, is always very helpful. But I feel like it's just a matter of increasing the audience size, right? We need the videos to reach the audiences of people who do enjoy editing that many of the other channels have inside of the community. So the ideal goal is to make content that appeals to my old audience and also grabbing new viewers' attention for the overall growth of the channel. That's like the goal. To do like both of those things at once would be perfect. Okay, shoot. He's got arrows. This is going to be tough. He has arrows for the archers. Appreciate that anti-life. Alright, so let's go miner here, wall breakers. He's probably gonna go bomb tower. Or that. It's fine as well. Oof. Oh! No, he tricked me. It might be fine. Do I need... No. I don't think I need a Mighty Miner ability. I'm confident that's gonna... Alright. Dang, man. Nice. Let's go. W. Let's go. I don't think that was that easy. But I think him having Inferno helped because it made his cycle slower. I think if he had a bomb tower, we probably would have lost there. Pretty certain about that. Let's go. Yeah, I might do more YouTube shorts again. We'll see. And yeah, that's true, Dissembled. There are a lot of other people who do editing. But the difference I'm trying to do with mine are there's the challenge aspect of it. So I'm doing a lot of things in my videos that other Clash Royale YouTubers aren't able to do. Whether it's because they don't have the skill to do it, or because they don't, or they didn't think of the ideas. So that's what I'm trying to do to separate myself. So it's because it is oversaturated, I agree, but that's kind of the plan, to try to, just think, like, do crazy ideas or just videos that haven't been done before. What the? Alright, I'm gonna poison. Bruh, what in... No, I can't defend that. here at Sparky OP. Oh, it was so close to connecting. I forgot to take the tower, but if we took it, I don't think we would have defended. Man. What a deck. How to play mirror matchup? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I haven't played too many mirror matches yet with this deck. Oof. Whoa, that's so aggressive. Yeah, I'm kind of around where I started. The thing is, I don't play as well on stream, so it's hard to push up. Because I, focus a lot on, like, reading the chat. I play, much better when I'm not streaming, or recording for that matter. But I don't play too much off stream until the last week of the season. Or when I'm not recording. Generally, yeah. Or unless I'm playing, like, some competitive event. But, yeah, probably play a few more games here. Because I have to... I just remembered in 20 minutes I have to play a competitive match. That poison was pretty good. Is he in cannon? Yeah. Yeah, we got it. GG. Nice. Good stuff. Wait, let me see what set I'm in. I might actually have to end in like 5 minutes if I'm first in the first set or something. Alright, I'm second. Alright, cool. That's fine. Still in the gym. Yeah, I go like 4 days a week or so. I do push, pull, leg, split. Pretty much 2 of my rest days are days I have classes, so Monday and Wednesday, because yeah, I have a lot of classes those days. So yeah, it would kind of be a lot to go to the gym too. Are you going to compete in CRL this year? Yeah, I plan to, as long as I can wake up for it. It's kind of annoying. Every single qualifier is so early for me. It was at 9 a.m. Because of the time change, it's 10 a.m. EST. But it's like, it's so good for Europe. They always get such a good time zone for competitive. It's kind of annoying. And then NA and Asia get a worse time, usually. But it is what it is, I guess. My major's business administration as of now. I have like no idea what job I want when I'm older. I'm just trying to get a degree, and I'm somewhat interested in business because I'm kind of like an entrepreneur, but I'm more interested in psychology, but I'm at least interested enough in business that I can see myself getting a degree in it. Would you need to change your sleep schedule for CRL? A bit, but I already fixed my sleep schedule a little bit. Minor to tank, so he can't go zappies to reset. Him having the zappies is definitely kind of annoying. Let's go wall breakers here. Alright, good game. It was pretty good. Matchup, Poison just got, like, infinite value. Like, Log, Archer, so valuable. Alright, chat, I'm probably gonna end now. Have you thought about doing a Q&A video in the future? I could do, like, a Q&A stream, probably. I can do a tier list, stream, too. Because I have the new content going on, unless I decide to go back to my old content, I can't be doing stuff like Q&A videos or tier lists, but I can stream them. And I feel like a tier list stream would actually be really fun when the balances go live. Which competition? It's called National League. For those of you who got to the stream late, you can watch the replay in it in the live section. Also, guys, video will be out in a little over an hour. I plan to have it out at 5 p.m. EST. If it's not 5 p.m. EST, it'll be 6 p.m. EST, but I think it'll be ready by 5 p.m. EST. So thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day, or good night if you guys are about to sleep, because I know a lot of you, some of you might be in Europe. Alright, see you, chat. I'll be live again in probably a few days, like maybe Thursday or Friday. We'll see. Bye, chat. Have a good one. Thank you all for watching. New video will be out in a little over an hour. Make sure to support it, watch the whole thing, and then let me know if, like, what you guys think of it, and constructive criticism is always appreciated. Alright, bye, guys.